We use the MeatMaster II to analyze the fat content of our raw materials. The raw materials we use here are beef trimmings. We use both fresh and frozen beef trimmings. We insert the MeatMaster II directly after our initial grinding process. So we'll grind our raw materials and then pass them through the machine. Once the materials pass through the machine, we get very reliable readings on the fat content and the total weight. Using the MeatMaster II, we're able to target a fat percentage for our batches, and we find that the MeatMaster II is very accurate in determining the fat percentage of those batches. So therefore, since we're able to set a target and hit it consistently, it's improved our yield, which is our lean point, tremendously, and improved our efficiencies because we're able to batch to that target and then release the batches once we've hit it without any verification afterwards. The accuracy of the MeatMaster when it comes to determining the lean point of our batches is critical in improving our efficiency. We are now able to rely on the data that the MeatMaster gives us when determining whether or not the batch is in spec. So as long as we hit our target fat percentage and weight based on the data that the MeatMaster gives us, we will release that batch and run it into production. As where in the past, our standard was the lab analysis of the batch. So we would have to take a sample of the batch, bring it to a lab, test it in the lab, and provided the test came out in spec in the lab, then we would release that batch and run it into production. As we're today, we're able to simply go by the MeatMaster and then basically use like a batch and go system. We do use the food scan in the lab to verify our batches and compare it to the MeatMaster, simply for verification reasons throughout the day on a random basis. The results that we get on the food scan compares very favorably to the MeatMaster. They're very close. Matter of fact, we've done our own analysis in-house, and over the course of about 500 samples, we found that the average difference between the food scan and the MeatMaster was negligent, literally 0.00 on average. That's not to say there was never a difference, because there is some variation. We found that variation to be 0.5%. So again, very close. And that was what we wanted and what we asked from FOSS, was a 0.5% variation. Utilizing the MeatMaster II, we've been able to increase our efficiency, improve our lean point difference, which is our yield, and improve our product consistency. My experience with FOSS has been excellent. We utilize the FOSS Care Premium program, which grants us 2 visits from a FOSS tech yearly, and they come in and do preventative maintenance on our machines. On top of that, FOSS has been very helpful in training our production crew as well as our maintenance crew on preventative maintenance on the machine, which we can do on a daily basis. And after that, all we have to do is make sure that we take care of the machine when we set it up, operate it, and then tear it down for cleaning. Now, the setup process and the teardown process are very simple, and both can be done in about 15 minutes time. There's not a lot of moving parts on the MeatMaster too, so it's easy to set up, easy to take apart, and easy to clean.